Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing? I'm so sorry for the lateness. I'm super excited to see you guys today, as I am each and every day. We are also getting our IG family with us as well. And so let's see, that it's not right. Boom, boom. Let's see. Hey guys, we are getting it together as you guys start to, oh no. As you guys start to log on, I am making sure that our IG family can join us as well. So let's get right into it. Hello 101. My name is DrMonifa Jones. I'm a transformational life coach. In addition to that, I'm a health and wellness business distributor, and I'm a business owner. I want you guys to also know that my claim to fame is, although I was a previous college professor adjusting my crown, guess what? I'm a mother, a wife, a sister, a daughter, and effectively today I'm your friend, right? So welcome to the Love Tribe. So apologize for the delay, but we're talking about a hot topic this week, guys. We are talking about, hey, Pastor Charles, we are talking about the keys to self-love. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, because it took me a long journey late in life myself, but I don't know why we do not see the importance of self-love. I don't know why we don't see the importance of investing in ourselves. We see that it's awesome to invest, Frankie, in our partner, in our children, in our parents, in our family, in the community, in the church, in our neighborhood, in the school, you name it. We will invest. And if you love animals, you'll get excited about saving the whales, right? And if you love children, you'll be excited about youth organizations. And if you're a spiritual person, you'll be excited about religious organizations. And don't love sports now. You will rep for your team like you would not believe. Can I tell you guys, when it comes to sports, when it comes to football, when it comes to basketball, you guys lose your mind. Y'all dudes know what y'all be doing, and some ladies too. Y'all be jumping up and down, running around, chest bumping, fist bumping, buying a whole bunch of food, buying jerseys that cost hundreds of dollars, buying tickets to the event that cost hundreds of dollars. Don't worry about the mortgage. Don't worry about the rent. I gotta go see my guy. You never met him a day in your life. And this person is a multimillionaire, if not a billionaire. And they're making money doing a craft for themselves, and you are investing in their lives. You're buying the jerseys. You're going to the games. You're buying all of the paraphernalia for the team. But if I ask you the question, okay, you spent $672 this year on the Ravens. How much have you spent on investing in yourself? I'll wait. Show me the books. Show me. Hey, Miss Ruby, how are you? That's my auntie. Love her dearly. Show me the books. Show me everything you have done to invest in yourself. Just show me. I'm waiting. I don't see anything in the comments. But if I ask you how much you spent on Christmas last year for your family, you'll have a number once you go through all those receipts. And if I ask you how much money did you spend on all of the things around you, you will let me know. Oh, I give to charity. Oh, I give to my church. Oh, I take care of my grandchildren. You spend a lot of money on them grandchildren. But if I say to you, where are your books? Where are your candles? Where's your journals? Where are your ink pens? Where is show me the calendar and the app on your phone, and in your phone where it says, this is my private time. Because I know if I don't have 5 minutes, I don't have a life. And so my question on the keys to love today is, do you know who you are? That's a rhetorical question. However, if we want to keep the main thing, Pastor Charles, if nobody in this planet has the answer to that question, you haven't even started living your life. Do you know who you are? Not who mama is, not who the kids are. I ask you your man's favorite thing. You know his favorite cologne, his favorite car he drives. You know all your kids' favorite cereals. You know auntie, when we go for Thanksgiving, my auntie, she want the leg. She real happy about getting that thigh. But my mama, let me tell you, my mama, she want the wing. And let me tell you, my grandmama, she want the, you know what everybody like. And you bend over backwards to make it happen for them too. Especially your children. They know what they like and they tell you and you make it happen. But do you know who you are? In every area of your life. Spiritually, do you know who you are? Do you know where you want to go? Do you even have goals? Like, I want to pray more, I want to meditate more, I want to journal more, I want to show up more, I want to become more connected with God. Do you even have any spiritual goals? Do you know who you are? Or are you waiting for the government to tell you what to do? Are you waiting for a pandemic? Are you waiting for somebody to tell you, put a mask on your face? Are you waiting for the mayor to say, take the mask off your face? Are you waiting for them to say you're on lockdown? Are you waiting for them to say now you can go back outside? People all online, we outside. I was like, what in the world? Do you know who you are, though? The pandemic was actually a very, very, very critical time for you to get to know yourself. However, many did not take advantage of the time. You should have spiritual goals, right? Now, personal development goals are key. They are primary. Personal development goals, that's understanding your mental and your emotional status. If you're still fighting at 50, that's a problem. If you're still 40 years old and you break down under pressure, that's a problem. We are to get better, not bitter. We need to learn how to make sure we can elevate ourselves, Ebony. Hey, Cheryl, we need to figure out in this lifetime how we can maximize our physical and mental mastery. It is not an option, okay? It's not an option. You need to know who you are. So personally, for your personal development, what are your goals? What are your goals emotionally? It has to come a time. I'm going to tell you, for me, I was a crybaby. Everything made me cry. It had to come a time when I had to suck up them tears. And I had to say, what am I learning from this lesson? How do I become stronger? How do I empower myself? How do I educate myself? How do I elevate? And how do I teach others to do the same? I'm going to change this tragedy into a lesson that I can teach so that I can serve others, because I don't want my sisters to experience domestic violence. I will tell them the signs. And guess what I do? When I see those signs, I be like, girl, run. Run for your life. Run. Okay? Dude slapping and stuff. It ain't no joke. Ha ha, no. I see you later, boy. It ain't no joke. It just gets worse and worse and worse until your life is threatened. Ask me how I know. So if in this lifetime we are not elevated mentally, what are we doing? When we're a teenager, we do a certain kind of thing. Okay. We become, in our 20s, we start to feel ourselves. In our 30s, we getting on with life. In our 40s and our 50s, like now, you just don't care no more. You're like, I don't care about nobody's opinion but my own. But we should be elevating. Something should be taking place where we are upgrading ourselves. We shouldn't be reacting the way we did when we were 17. As a matter of fact, my husband and I, we were having a conversation. And we were talking about people who experience infidelity in their marriages and in their relationships. And he said something very key. Like, if you're young in your 20s, you're probably figuring out your life, okay. But if you 40, 50, and 60 still doing that, what? Like, do you know who you are? Like, if you are having an epiphany right now, an aha moment, because you like, no, Dr. Monifa, I do not have any mental mastery goals. I said in 2022, I'm going to get healed. I know it's a lifelong process, but I promise you I'm on the other side. I promise you got 30 seconds to disturb my peace of mind. I promise you I understand that emotions come through on a 90-second wave, and that's all you have is a minute and a half with me. I promise you that I'm better and that I'm growing, because I'm growing through what I'm going through. But what I'm not going to do in this lifetime is I'm not going to let society tell me who I am. I'm not going to let society tell me this is the latest thing out. This is what you wear. And it costs the same amount as your rent. So I'm not going to pay my rent My light's gonna be turned off. But I got on a Louis Vuitton belt though. I'm holding this Louis Vuitton bag though. No, absolutely not. In this lifetime, you need to discover yourself. Maybe you like rock music. Maybe you like classical music. Maybe you like jazz. I don't know. But I'm telling you, you don't know if you don't expose yourself to anything else. Get outside of the box. Why don't you make a schedule this summer and go to a festival that you would never go to? Go to the Latino festival. Go to the reggae festival. Go to a German festival. Go to an Irish festival. You're like, why would I do that? Because you've never done it before. And you don't know what you like when you've never been exposed to it. I remember when I was growing up, my mama used to give me Brussels sprouts and I hated them. And to this day, I can still tell you, I don't eat Brussels sprouts. But she also used to give me green peppers, red peppers, and onions, and I hated it. But can I tell you today, every meal has green peppers, red peppers, and onions. I love it. You don't know what you don't know till you expose yourself to it. Do you know who you are? You're going to find that you might like art. You might want to go to a gallery. You might find that you connect with nature. And when you start to steal away and discover who you are, don't have your best interests. When you spend time with yourself, you start to discover those things. And they're going to be eye-opening for you. And you're going to learn to protect yourself, right? So we are elevating ourselves spiritually, also with personal development, emotional management, also physically. Can I tell y'all? Let me tell you, Ebony. That's my little sister. Let me tell you something, Ebony. And email me, text me your email. I wanted to invite you to an event for grieving mothers. I thought about you today. So listen. My physical goals is I want muscles. Dr. Monifa, you want muscles? I'm going to work on it. But you don't have any physical goals? You don't know what physical status you want to be in. You don't know how you want your body to look. You don't know how you want your body to feel. Your energy levels, write it down and go for it. But see, you don't know who you are. If I asked you right now what's your energy level, you probably wouldn't be able to tell me. Or you would tell me it's on a scale of 1 to 10. It's maybe a 3 or 4 or 5. Why are you living your life at 30%? Why are you living your life at 40%? Why are you living your life at 50%? Why? Like, what would you do that for? Where they do that at? So listen, do you know who you are? Do you know how you want to show up in the world? You know, won't you go ahead and recreate yourself? You don't have to be just the way everybody else is. This is the popular thing. This is the popular music. This is the popular saying. This is the popular. Somebody said something to me. I think it was no cap. I was like, what is that? It's showing my age. Sorry. It's probably old and over with by now. But, we say that now. Because somebody said it, so now you say it. I was like, okay. All right. For me, I'm going to speak my own truth. I'm going to have my own vocabulary. I'm going to have my own vernacular. And just because something is popular, I'm just not necessarily going to jump on it. Unless I know the origin of it and I agree with it. I'm like that. Because let me tell you something, Gwen. I'm a big energy person. And I'm not going to jump on a fad just because it's a fad. Do you know who you are? Look in your closet. Do your clothes really define your style? Or do you need to restyle yourself? Do you know who you are? I can tell you, and ladies, if y'all agree with me, put 1 in the comments. Ladies, we could throw away 90% of our clothes today. Y'all know we ain't never got nothing to wear. We got a whole closet full, and every time we have an event, we got to go to the store. You know the rule. Every time you buy something new, you're supposed to take something out and donate it. We don't do that. Our closet full. Our closet is packed. As a matter of fact, stuff still have tags on it that we have never worn. Thank you, Ebony, for being truthful. That we have never worn. You too, Gwen. Closet full. What if we discovered a style for ourselves? And only got clothes in that area. Just, like tweet, sometimes I go into my African vibe. I always want my head wrapped. People be like, you having a bad hair day? You know what I say to them, Gwen? I said, don't disrespect my people like that. I come from a royal people. Africans wrap their hair. So don't say, because my head is wrapped, that I'm having a bad hair day. say that I'm walking in my queendom. Get excited about that. But see, you got to help people change their mind, because the people around you, they'll tell you how to live your life. They'll tell you what to eat, what to drink. They'll tell you where to go. They'll tell you what to do. They will. They will. And let me tell you, thank you, sis. And let me tell you right now, you have to use your own mind. You have to connect with yourself so you know who you are. So we're developing ourselves spiritually. We're developing ourselves spiritually, psychologically, emotionally, mentally. But guess what's next? Financially. We ain't even going to go there too deep. I'm not here to talking about budgeting. I'm here to talk about thriving. I'm here to talk about walking in prosperity. See, when you get a hold of your physical goals, then your health will increase. There's no way your health cannot improve if you don't have physical goals. Nobody makes a goal to start smoking cigarettes and to die early. Nobody makes a goal to be overweight. Nobody makes a goal to eat too much and pass out. Nobody makes those goals. So if you don't even have a target, that means you will never hit it. Do you hear me? If you do not have a target, you will never hit it. What are your goals? Do you know who you are? And if you don't like who you are, by God, recreate yourself. Don't you dare look at yourself in the mirror and be miserable. You don't like it, fix it. You don't like that body, fix it. That means you're going to have to work out and change the way you eat. You don't like your emotional? Look, go ahead and stay on Healing 101 every day. That's a good thing. Go start doing some research. You might need some therapy and counseling. I do one-on-one life coaching services. Get involved with that. You telling me you going to live on this earth and never, ever even try to attain mental mastery? When you got people like DrMonifa to help you? Never attain physical mastery? When you got amazing men like my husband, Michael Jones, who is a health coach to help you? Why wouldn't you do that? But you're just going to sit there and be like, oh, my energy is at a 3. I operate out of 30% of my life. And guess what? You're going to get 30% results. Do you know who you are? Do you know what triggers you? Do you know what brings you joy? Let me tell you a very simple thing I told one of my clients. I said, let's go through your schedule. She was suffering from depression. I said, let's go through your schedule. From the morning to the night, Monday through Friday, and then let's do weekends. By the time we went through her whole entire schedule, and this woman is older than me, by the time we went through her whole entire schedule, there was not one thing on there that brought her joy. And I said, I understand you're suffering from depression, but let me ask you a very simple question. If every single day, from morning to night, there's not one thing that you do that brings you joy, when do you think the joy is going to come? So if you don't have any joy in your day, you will not have joy in your week. You don't have any joy in your week, you will not have any joy in your month. If you don't have any joy in your month, auntie, you will not have any joy in your year, in your decades, in your life. So I'm talking to you to find out who you are and go back to the day. Let's take one day at a time and let's put some joy in that day so that we can have joy this week and this month and this year. Get excited. And when I told her that, she had a big epiphany. And she said, the reason why I've been struggling all these years because I don't do anything that makes me happy. I feel like I sacrifice for everybody. You know, I don't do anything. And I said, well, let's do something that brings you joy. She discovered she likes to dance. I said, we're going to dance every day. Set the alarm. We're going to dance every single day. Put on that song, that old school song you like, Frankie Beverly, Before I Let Go. And we're going to dance. And in the beginning, it's going to feel fake and fraud. But by week 2, you're going to be on cloud 9. You'll be like, I could have been doing this my whole life. If something makes you happy, do it. And if the people around you are stopping you from doing it, get rid of them and do it. Get excited. So, guys, we've come to the end of another show. I want you to know I'm super duper, super excited. My Auntie Ruby, I'm going to send you a message about something that I have right now. But anyway, I love each and every one of you. And I want you guys to know that you have to discover yourself. Like, you discover how to work on social media, how you discover how to go to your job, you discover how to work within your business opportunity, you discover everything about your man, you discover everything about your woman, you discover everything about them kids. We love them kids and grandkids, don't we? We love the kids. Discover yourself. Fall in love with you. Because to the degree you fall in love with yourself, that's a degree you can fall in love with others. And if you think it's the other way around, then you just don't know. You can't love anybody greater than the capacity you have love for yourself. That's why you don't get in relationships with people who don't love themselves. So next time you're in love, don't say, do you love me? Say, hey, do you love you? Let's get this straight, okay? All right, guys, I love each and every one of you. So my music is down, but this is what we're going to do. I'm going to say a quick prayer. If you don't have 5 minutes, you don't have a life. Steal away. Discover yourself. Love yourself. Many of us, I know what I did. I raised my boys, and I threw my whole entire life into them. And after every last one of them left the house, and we had the empty nest, I didn't know who I was. Mama Ruby, the only thing I was mama. That's all I knew. The only thing I was at the clinic was a director. That's all I knew. But if you ask me about me, I didn't know anything. When my identity was mama. That was my identity. I am mom. But what happens when I bury my son? What happens to that identity? Things are going to die around you. Relationships are going to die around you. Organizations are going to die around you. What happens when that thing, that role that you define yourself as is no longer there? You need to know who you are. The greatest thing in life is the main thing was inside of you. There's nothing, it's not material. It's not your house. It's not your car. It's not your clothes. It's not your bank account. It's something in here. And you need to discover who you are because, by God, you are worth it. You've been through a lot. But I don't think you know who you are. It's a little girl inside of you she want to trust again. She was hurt. She was hurt, Mama Lester. She was hurt. And she was like, I ain't coming out no more. That's why you so serious. That's why you don't laugh and play. Because your little girl decided to go away. Because she's been hurt. But love and trust yourself. May God continue to shine his face upon you. May God be gracious to you and grant you peace. We forgive ourselves in this season for believing that we should have done better when we didn't know how. And we forgive others for the same. We are open and ready for things to start going our way. We truly, truly believe that we are asking to receive a message in this physical world today that is a reflection of that. We are open and ready to receive that message. It's already done. Hallelujah. It's already done. I already have it. It's already mine. Listen, guys. The greatest commodity you have is you. It's not in your driveway. It's not that beautiful bag you have. And guess what else is not? It's not your beautiful car. It's you. Keep the main thing the main thing. I'll see you guys. Thanks, Mom.